Hello, I'm Penny S.Tee, and I'm the host of Peace with Penny. In Tuesday's episode, March 1st at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, we will be speaking with Shepha Vainstein, co-founder and president of ReGeneration Education, and focus on people working with the next generations who are burdened with ultimately solving the problem of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. ReGeneration Education advances peacebuilding through innovative approaches to the education, development, and resilience of young children in crisis zones so they are able to imagine and create a better future. Many children, especially those in Israel and the West Bank, are affected by toxic stress. Violent conflict and poverty are the most common culprits. Toxic stress harms a child's life in many ways: brain development, academic achievement, and mental and physical health. Even their likelihood of committing violent crimes increases. Perhaps the most tragic side effect is the stalled development of empathy, a foundation for peace building. ReGeneration Education addresses childhood toxic stress for Jewish, Christian, and Muslim children by partnering with co-sponsoring trauma-informed schools for children in Israel and the West Bank, hosting conferences and trainings focused on educating children in crisis zones for Western and Middle Eastern kindergarten and elementary school teachers, and initiating and building interfaith networks in the U.S. that model healing in the Middle East. The impact of the conflict on children is particularly hard to hear. As a mom, it hurts me deeply that the next generation can be impacted for the rest of their lives through no fault of their own. But you may be wondering why this California mom works on peace between Israelis and Palestinians who are over 7,400 miles away. It was the summer of 2014, and for my son's bar mitzvah present, just like many Jewish parents, we wanted him to bond with the Holy Land. Oh, it worked perhaps too well. My husband had stayed back at the hotel, and our friends, my son and I, had just stopped in a pharmacy.
Run to the bomb shelter, sweetie, please hurry. I didn't hear the sirens at first, but the Israelis did. They're used to hearing these things. We ran to the back of the storeroom. It was a 12-foot by 24-foot windowless bomb shelter. My heart's pounding. Boom, boom. I hear and feel the percussion of the exploding bombs. I'm trying not to get sick. I look at my 13-year-old son and I think I'll never forgive myself if something happens to him.
That's an excerpt from a speech I gave to the Orange County Jewish Bar Association. It was the first, but not the last time we had to run to a bomb shelter. Our adventure and my transformation is also the subject of my book, Blasted from Complacency, A Journey from Terror to Transformation in Israel. There is no chapter in a parenting book on what to do when a war starts and you're on a family vacation. Think touring extraordinary and sacred sites mixed with cowering in bomb shelters. I'm still trying to get over the Jewish guilt of taking my son to war for his bar mitzvah present. The impact of being human targets helped me understand the plight of Israelis living like this, and it also made me want to work on peace. How Israel is often described on the news is not what I'd seen with my own eyes. And I felt Palestinian parents also preferred their children playing safely in their backyards. The missiles exploded just near enough to blow apart my world as I knew it, forever changing me. And you'd never recognize my life today with what it was like then. I believe I found my life's purpose. We hope you can join Shepha Vainstein of ReGeneration Education with me on March 1st at 11 a.m. Pacific Time as we discuss how healing the wounds of this generation is essential to taking the next steps forward toward peace. You can get the Zoom link on my Facebook page or at the end of this clip. Please register. If you have a scheduling conflict, you can always see the recordings on my website at penny.stee.com under podcasts. Thank you, and may you live in peace Shalom and salam.